Hey, what's up New Zealand and the world? Lucas Lawman's Kiwi Voice back at Cramner Square once again. It's filling up pretty quickly here. We've got some words going on. Speaker MC over on this side. His message has been for the last 2 or 3 minutes, keep the peace, really pushing that message. Also reiterating the wins that have occurred around New Zealand in the last 24 to 48 hours, and that is the mandate being reversed for police and for the Defence Force. So good, positive, healthy words coming from the MC. You're probably seeing behind me now, it is actually filling up pretty quickly. That's probably doubled since I arrived, so we'll be getting amongst it right in the middle of the march, talking to true Kiwis as we always do. So let's go and take a look.
You are here. Groups of people, no. We're all one big hapu, we're all one big group here today. Yes, I know we've got our own little idiosyncrasies and things that we believe personally, but let's get on the same page about the main thing, eh? So that's our freedom and that's these mandates. So that's why it was such an awesome win for our firefighters and our special forces. So I'll tell you what, there's still hope, there's still awesome things happening. We're continuing to apply that pressure, we're continuing to display the team, meeting you on a weekly basis.
Morning.
Oh, morning.
There you go. Great.
It's gonna be alright. Singing don't worry. Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Beautiful, give yourselves a hand.
So the MC is making the call for everyone to push up the front. I do believe the march will start shortly. It has continued to grow since we arrived at around sort of 10:45. There's thousands here again. We'll get the number from our man with the clicker at the end of the march. But for now, we're going to go and take a look inside, see what it's like in the middle of this thing. Following me, okay? Yeah, nice. It's getting thicker, it's definitely getting thicker. That'll do. So the march is now moving to the starting point. We're heading far over into the northwest corner of Cramner. And yeah, it's bunched right up. There's definitely thousands and thousands here, as there has been. Whoop, we're bumping into people. So we're going to go up to the far corner and try and catch the march as it goes through, as we did on the last one. This gives you a feel of what it's like amongst this stuff. You can hear the noise here as we're right next to the bikes. We've got the march behind us about 10-20 metres, and we've got the children up the front. Here we go, and here's Derek. Good work. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. So that was Derek calling out to us saying he'd like to do an interview with us later. And here we go, people, right amongst it. I'm going to take a step back and let you see this go through. Sorry. So densely packed as we go. We did capture some mainstream media, or at least it looked like that, with the larger camera and gear. So we're going to get amongst this shortly and go and talk to some Kiwis, but damn, man. We'll stay on this for a bit. Beautiful. All these people joining. Is that, yeah, you reckon it does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do, yeah. Does my Kairara sound mild to you? In the mandates. Papers, please. Vaccine passport.
Mandates!
Here's that, Jero.
When I say mandates, you say over! Mandates! Mandates! What do we want?
So we got a lot of Voices for Freedom shirts in here. Stand up, speak out. Propaganda, lies. $55 million of media corruption. Law is not a moral compass, and this guy's just going hard on the freedom. Simple. Let's see if we can get him to make some noise. We got it? Hey. Make some noise for Kiwi Voice! A little bit. So I've just bumped into Yasmina walking through the march here. What brings you out on a day like today?
I want mandates to finish.
Simple as that? Nothing else that's driving you?
Well, I won't go on that. What else is driving me? But mandates are the most important at the moment.
Understand. Thanks for talking to us. Appreciate it. So what makes you come out and protest on a day like today, sir?
Well, freedom.
Freedom?
That's what we want.
Yep.
Yeah.
So simple as that? Nothing more deeper than that? You just overall freedom?
Choice, that's all.
Yep, just a choice. 100%. Nice and easy. Awesome. So I've bumped into Nathan, who's a regular at these things with his massive tinfoil hat. We just love that. So what brings you out to march on a day like today?
Help the people, support them that are fighting against this shit. It's affected so many of us and stopped us participating in everyday life, participating in society, everyday life, and to live normally.
Yeah, never live normally. Nice. And so is that the same hat, or do you keep reinforcing it each week, or what?
I get that question a lot. It is the same hat. Sometimes it needs a bit of repair work, depending on how windy it is. But yes, it is the same hat.
Beautiful. Thanks for joining. Thanks, Mark.
Right here in our own backyard. It may not be to that extent, but I tell you what, it's worth fighting for. It's worth standing and worth marching. It's worth sacrificing our time. I could be out fishing and hunting, but let alone I'm here.
So it appears as we're heading up to Riverside now, it's hard to tell whether we're going to be in the same spot for speeches. Looks like we might be going past. Let's check this out. Actually, straight up the guts, past the police station, emergency services, all the way into the middle of the city. So I've just bumped into Tracy on the side of the road here on Colombo Street, watching the march go by. So what are your thoughts about what you see in front of you here, Tracy?
I think it's pretty cool. I think that everybody has a freedom of choice, and I think we should be able to choose whether we get vaccinated or not.
Yes, 100%. Thank you for talking to us. That was awesome. So now we're right in the middle of the city. We've got horns going. The volume is crazy, but in a really good way. Look at all these people. It's a beautiful thing. It's hot. It's about 23 degrees, something like that, 22 degrees. So I've just approached maybe 6 or 7 bystanders, specifically looking at people that didn't really look happy about this sort of thing, to try and get an idea of their thoughts. Unfortunately, no one's talking to us at this stage. I'm going to try again, but yeah, right in the middle of Colombo, no luck at this point.
Keep going, boys. You guys are awesome. United Freedom Family declared today, New Zealand has long suffered under the tyranny of this government. This government has inflicted a raft of mandates upon this country, and we say no more. You fellas ain't going to let me finish this. Our politicians have been drunk on COVID power. They've crippled our country, killed our businesses, destroyed people's livelihoods, and imposed significant mental stress on millions. We have given this government until Tuesday the 1st, March the 1st at 10 a.m. to lift all the mandates that infringe our freedom and rights, or else we will initiate a united non-compliance across the country. We are asking everybody on the balcony, everybody having their latte, everybody down this side and both sides sitting there smoking your lattes, we're asking you to join with us, with Air New Zealand, to lift these mandates by March the 1st. If you've lost your job, make plans now and prepare to return to work. If your workplace will not reinstate your position, we will immediately undertake a united class action lawsuit against your workplace on a grand scale across New Zealand. The Freedom and Rights Coalition, with our wider Freedom family, will support everyone in these lawsuits. We revoke the vaccine pass mandates, which include all businesses and organisations, will now cease impending vaccine pass mandates. So all of these mandates in a shortened version are over. Against this all charges and offences and fines must be dropped immediately. I like that one because that affects me.
So the main speeches have finished. It was a full-on press release statement which will be made available on Kiwi Voice in due course as well, if it's not up there already. We're sitting at the front of the Bridge of Remembrance and we're going to get moving. So for me, the more powerful part was, of course, those chants. They really got those going strong. Hopefully the audio caught some of that for you guys. But yeah, once again, power in numbers. The crowd is humongous. I'm looking forward to getting the number from our counter with the clicker, because I think it could well be one of the biggest ones yet. Let's see as the march comes through. Would you look at the size of that? That is crazy. Good with those chants, eh? It's like it's getting shivers, eh? Sort of saying that things are going to end shortly. We've still got these people, these lovely Kiwis. How you going? Out here saying they want it faster than that, they want it done now.
There you go, brother.
Hey man, how you going?
Awesome, mate, awesome.
Kia ora.
Yeah, so I'm here with the famous Christchurch wizard who's just soaking it all in, really. So what do you think about what you're seeing in front of you there today?
Well, it's a response. You have to see a populist, no ideology, just freedom. You don't ever want to support any ideology. I've had enough of ideologies. Just live a good life, you know. Action for love and freedom is what I'm all about. But I won't support any ideology, I'm afraid. We just go back a bit to our own history. We've had a good country here. It's now being destroyed by lying bureaucrats, and they're lying through their bloody teeth.
Yep, I can feel that, yeah.
And they hate us. The government hates the people. I can feel it. That wasn't the old way here.
No, not at all.
So I'm standing for Mayor to do something about it. Just to stand is enough. People don't have to say anything.
Yes.
Hello there. Bye.
That's awesome. I appreciate you talking to us. Really appreciate it. So we've arrived back at Cranmer. Past that man with the clicker. 5,769 is what he's saying. Look what's going on here. Hey, Lucas Lawman's Kiwi Voice at the end of the march here, back in Cranmer Square, and strong words at those speeches, incredibly strong chants. I really do hope that we picked up some of that vibe. We're going to cover that up there with the wind. Plenty of people milling around. The official count from our man with the counter was just somewhere between 5,500 and 6,000 people. Definitely felt like that. And yes, as I said, we tried a number of bystanders today. You can't win them all. And every single one out of the probably 10 that I tried, specifically looking at people that were watching on and not looking happy, didn't want to speak to us on camera. We got a couple of comments of what a bunch of dickheads and a few other bits and pieces like that, but no one that wanted to put that on camera today, so that's unusual. Plenty of good Kiwis around though, of course, to talk to, and we've got some of that involved. Same kind of feeling, peaceful, well organised, well run, really loved it. We hope to have grabbed Derek Tate. He did call out to us on the way out there, but unfortunately lost track. We've got to depart, get back and get editing this thing. Thanks everyone for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you have not already yet, hit that like button, comment, share. Same thing on Facebook. Appreciate everyone taking the time to tune in. But for now, stay safe, stay free. We'll see you real soon.